Hello everybody, good afternoon, welcome back to United Red Devils 20 on TikTok. How are you guys all doing? I hope you're all having a good day so far. Hope your Monday afternoon is going fantastic. And I hope you all so far have had a fantastic start to November. And I hope your week is going great so far on this Monday afternoon. If you are new to my TikTok, please give me a follow, smash that like button as well, would really appreciate it. But we are back today with F1 25 with our Lewis Hamilton driver career. Obviously, we've decided to reignite our F1 25 career with Lewis Hamilton because I've obviously already done a Lewis Hamilton career on F1 25, and obviously we decided to scrap it in the end, our original Lewis Hamilton career, which we did, and I kind of regret it because obviously when we got to season 4 of that career mode, we ended up going to Kick Sauber. And we had Max Verstappen as our teammate. And obviously, at the start of that season, it didn't go really well. So I decided to scrap it. And I think the mistake which I did with Lewis Hamilton was leaving Ferrari in the first place, which, again, I hold my hands up to. That was a massive mistake. So I've decided to reignite the Hamilton career, bring it back, start again, start from scratch. And the plan is with Lewis Hamilton is to try and win 10 World Championships. So the plan is for Season 1 is to win an 8th Drivers' Championship, win the Constructors, and Season 2, it's then defend the Constructors, win the Championship again, so win title number 9. And then Season 3, go for the Constructors again, and win title number 10. So we're going to be doing 3 seasons with Lewis Hamilton, with the Scuderia Ferrari, with the Tifosi. So that is the plan that I've got with Lewis Hamilton. If it pays off, that would be great. That would be fantastic if that does pay off, because obviously I want to be able to achieve quite a lot with Lewis Hamilton. So that's the plan I've got across 3 seasons. We have got the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix up first for you today on this Monday afternoon. And then we've got Imola, so we're going to try and get both these races in for you today on this Monday afternoon. We finished P1 in Australia, and then we finished P1 in Bahrain. And what I want to try and do, I do 16 races, so I do a 16 race calendar. So I do Australia, Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. I do Imola, Monaco, Canada, Austria, Belgium, Hungary, Zandvoort, Monza, Azerbaijan, Singapore, Mexico, Las Vegas and Abu Dhabi. So I do a 16 race calendar instead of doing 24 because I just think 24 races is a little bit too much. So we've decided to do 16 races. We will be making changes to season 2's calendar because once you finish season 1 off, in season 2 you have the option of putting in 3 reverse Grand Prix. So you do the tracks backwards, which is at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix, Zandvoort for the Netherlands Dutch Grand Prix, and then it's Austria at the Red Bull Ring. You do that race backwards as well. So if you want to do that, you can. We're going to jump straight into the first Grand Prix for you today on this Monday afternoon. And again, like I said, if you are new to my TikTok, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate your guys' support today on this Monday afternoon. Hope you're all good, by the way. And hopefully we will be live with some Simpsons this afternoon as well. Simpsons. We'll be live with some Fortnite The Simpsons this afternoon for you today as well. On this possibly Monday evening, we'll probably do that. The new Fortnite season has obviously begun. Obviously, I had a mental day yesterday. It was absolutely beyond crazy what happened to Fortnite yesterday. Basically, I was up in my gaming room for about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I couldn't get on Fortnite. No matter what I did, no matter what I tried, I couldn't get on Fortnite, and I couldn't get on Epic Games. And obviously, new season started on Saturday, and then the game did an update, and obviously I couldn't get on. I had to do the update. The game updated, Epic Games was working, and then I come up here yesterday afternoon about 2 o'clock, and I couldn't get on Fortnite, couldn't get on Epic Games, and I was stuck up here till at least 10 o'clock yesterday evening, having to get the game, get Epic Games to work, and get the game downloaded, and it took 8 hours. So I was stuck from 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon till 10 o'clock yesterday evening, trying to get Epic Games and Fortnite to work. There was major issues with it yesterday. I don't know
Lewis
what
Hamilton
happened.
lines up
It was
on pole
massively,
position,
massively
and
unexpected.
Lando Norris
But I
lines
just
up
want to give a massive
alongside.
shout out to my three
Looking at the
friends,
rest of
James,
today's
Jordan and
grid,
Jake, who
we
put
have
all their time and effort
Russell,
into helping me
Piastri,
yesterday. Without
Charles
them,
Leclerc,
I
and
probably would have
Verstappen,
lost Fortnite and
Gasly,
Epic Games completely.
Antonelli,
But I just want to give a massive shout out to
Alonso,
all three of
and
them for
Alex
helping me
Albon,
and give me that support yesterday,
Sonoda,
because it was a
Hulkenberg,
very, very stressful Sunday
Isaac
afternoon.
Hadjar,
A
and
Sunday
Ocon,
afternoon that I never
Stroll,
want to go through again.
Sainz,
So I just want to
Liam
give those
Lawson,
three a massive,
and
massive shout out for
Gabriel
helping me get it
Bortoleto.
back yesterday, because
Behrman,
it took the
and Jack
piss. It was
Stewart
very,
rounds
very
off the
annoying.
grid.
But thankfully,
That's it then.
Fortnite
It's
and Epic
time to
Games
go
is now
racing
back
as we head
working,
down trackside for
operational.
today's race.
So we hopefully will be live with some Fortnite The
And
Simpsons this
alongside me in the
evening as
commentary
well,
box today, a man
which
who
we
I
will be
always
live
look up
streaming
to,
on
which is easier
TikTok
said
as well,
than done.
hopefully,
Anthony
if all
Davidson.
goes to
We've heard
plan.
all the rumours
So
this week
we've
about
got
this
this
driver.
Lewis
And in the
Hamilton
words of
preview
Joe
on
Strummer,
this
should
Monday
I stay or
afternoon.
should I go?
And if you
And
are
it
new,
seems,
smash that
according
like
to the
button.
rumours,
Please give me a
they're
follow on
staying.
TikTok.
Well,
Would
you know,
really
they've been loyal to
appreciate
their
it.
team, Crofty.
And
They
yeah,
feel comfortable
thank you
where
for
they
tuning
are,
in.
and
Thank
they're
you for
building
obviously
that team
giving up
around
your
them. There's a
time
lot
to
to be
watch
said
these
for
live
that. It's
streams.
easy just to,
If
well,
you
not
guys
easy,
do
but
miss
it's
anything,
tempting
we do
to
have a
just
YouTube
disappear
channel,
off to a
which is
better
on my
team
TikTok
and leave
bio
all of that hard
description.
work
If you click on
behind
that
you that
link,
you've
it will
put
take
in
you straight
place
to my
where you are now.
TikTok.
But this
It will
driver
take you straight to my
wants to
YouTube channel,
progress
and
with
any
the
content
team.
that you
I think
guys
it's
do
really
miss
nice
or
to
can't
see.
watch or can't tune into, it gets saved after the stream is finished, and it gets automatically uploaded to my YouTube channel for you guys to tune in and watch to your pleasure.
Okay, here we go.
So,
I know what you can do.
we've
Don't
got
let me
race
down.
number 1. We're up at Saudi Arabia. It's the first Grand Prix for you today on this Monday afternoon. Hope you are all good. Obviously, we have got our Ferrari gear on. We've got our Ferrari merchandise on for today's stream, because I wanted to play some F1 today, and that is exactly what we are going to do. We do 25 laps of Saudi Arabia. We do long session races. We simulate all 3 practice sessions on F1 25 as well. We race on 60 AI difficulty. We race with a lot of the assists on as well. So hopefully that can be respected. I'm not going to change what I do on this game. I'm not going to change the way I want to play this game. So people are just going to have to like it or lump it if they don't like the AI difficulty is on. At the end of the day, I don't go and judge other people. I respect what other people do on their driver careers on this game. So I hope that can be respected back, because the last couple of weeks, a lot of people have got very, very personal with people's levels of AI difficulty on this game. At the end of the day, it is just a computer game, and if people can't understand that, then that's not my problem. At the end of the day, everybody who plays this game races on a different AI difficulty and plays the game the way they want to play it. So at the end of the day, like it or lump it. And like I said, people don't have to watch if they don't want to. Don't come in and ruin it for everybody else that actually likes this game. Just respect that this game is out there to be played, and people play it, and people enjoy playing it, because that should be the most important thing about a computer game, that you enjoy playing it, that you like playing the game, and that you're having fun. Because again, it shouldn't always have to be about what level of difficulty that you race on. Everybody's different, everybody has a different skill level and everything. So just respect people that play the game at the end of the day, because they could easily say, EA, we're not going to make computer games anymore, we're not going to make an F1 game, we're just gonna get on with it and stuff like that. At the end of the day, just try and enjoy playing a computer game that is actually very, very good to play. And this game obviously is on console as well. It's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation, it's on PC. Obviously this is a PC live stream, so I play on PC. So yeah, hope you guys are going to enjoy this stream this afternoon for you today, and hopefully this is kind of a redemption career for Lewis Hamilton, because obviously I did leave Ferrari when I did play this game originally. At the start when it got released, we went and straight away did a Lewis Hamilton driver career.
We've got a lot of
biggest
spare
mistake
energy.
that I made
Okay to
was
use your overtake
obviously
button.
leaving Ferrari after one season and jumping into Aston Martin, who at the time were the best, the third best team on the grid with their vehicle performance, and obviously I thought I was going to do quite well with them. But obviously that then went massively downhill, and it didn't work out. And then season 3 we went to McLaren, season 4 we went with Red Bull, and yeah, that fell off a cliff as well. So yeah, I want to try and get this career correct this time. I want to put this career right, and this is why I've brought it back, because Lewis Hamilton is one of my favourite drivers on the grid. For me, I would still say, even though he has won 7 World Championships, I would still mathematically say that Michael Schumacher is still 10 times better than Hamilton. But that's only my opinion, that's only my view. even though they've both got 7 World Championships to their names, I would still say Michael Schumacher is still 10 times better than Lewis Hamilton, in my opinion. Because I think, obviously, the way, Schumacher...
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
To back. Like, Schumacher went loads of championships in a row, where Hamilton had a blip with, obviously, Rosberg and Verstappen. So, I would still say Michael Schumacher is the better driver. Max is just better. Yeah, I probably would say Max is probably the better driver than Hamilton now in real life, because obviously Hamilton isn't exactly having a great time at Ferrari in real life, is he? And there is rumours that apparently Ferrari aren't going to renew his contract after 2026, which I'm not really surprised by, because Hamilton has had an absolute disaster of a career at Ferrari so far. It hasn't worked out, and obviously leaving Mercedes to go to Ferrari has massively backfired. So yeah, I would say Max is possibly the better driver than Lewis Hamilton now, because of obviously what's going on with Hamilton at the moment. And there is rumours that he's not going to get his contract extended, and apparently Oliver Behrman is going to be the driver that is going to be replacing Hamilton at Ferrari from 2027. Obviously that is just a rumour, but obviously there's loads of rumours around the paddock in Formula 1, so I would say that if that rumour is true, that it is most likely going to happen. That Max can deal with a bad car, but still respect to Hamilton. Yeah, exactly. You still got to respect Lewis Hamilton. You still got to respect what he's done for the sport, because he has achieved greatness in it. So yeah, I still respect Hamilton. I respect every driver on the grid, to be fair. I respect every driver on the grid. It's just a shame from Hamilton's point of view that this Ferrari career, I don't think it's going to last very long. And I wouldn't say it's Hamilton's fault. I possibly think he tried to do what Vettel tried to do when Vettel left Red Bull to go to Ferrari. I think Vettel had one plan, and that was to try and equal what Schumacher did and win 7 World Championships, and he expected to do that at Ferrari. But obviously that didn't work out, and Vettel's Ferrari career didn't last very long either. So yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one with Hamilton. Like, if he doesn't perform until the end of this current season, and he starts 2026 badly as well, then I think Ferrari will make a change after 2026, and I think they will obviously go for Oliver Behrman, who obviously finished P4 at Mexico. So I think Oliver Behrman would be the most realistic driver to give a move to for the future, because Oliver Behrman can clearly go in at drive a Ferrari. So, and he has already done it, because when obviously Carlos Sainz had to pull out of was it Singapore, or was it Saudi? It was Saudi, wasn't it, that Carlos Sainz had to pull out with? He had appendicitis, didn't he? And obviously Oliver Behrman got called up to race and replace him at the race of the weekend, and I think he finished about, was it P7 that Oliver Behrman finished in his Ferrari debut in the race. So yeah, like, I think realistically that's the best option for Ferraris, to go with Oliver Behrman. I think it will happen. I think Behrman will be a Ferrari driver very, very soon. I think it's probably already on the card for him to go to Ferrari because of how well he's done so far. So I think it's the correct decision from a Ferrari point of view. I think it's the correct decision.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
And I would also say that the fact is, I would look at the current
Okay, Lewis, right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
I mean, would they go with Oliver Behrman? I think possibly that's the best option to replace Hamilton. But I think if Charles Leclerc doesn't perform until the end of the season currently, and he doesn't do well in 2026, then I think Charles Leclerc would be off as well. And what I could see happening is Ferrari go for Oscar Piastri and Behrman and have a completely brand new driver lineup. I mean, I could see that happening. I would love to see Oscar Piastri at Ferrari with Oliver Behrman. I think that would actually be quite a good driver lineup, and there's plenty of youth on their side as well with their ages. So I think that would be quite a cool driver lineup to have Piastri and I don't understand, what do you mean by your question? What do you mean by your question? I don't understand what you mean.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice
Leclerc
work.
is Ferrari predicts he's never leaving. Well, there are rumours of Leclerc leaving Ferrari end of next season. No, I don't go to university. No. If you are new to my TikTok, by the way, please give me a follow, smash that like button. Would really appreciate all guys' support. Would mean the world. I could see Leclerc leaving Ferrari. Like, I can see Leclerc being out of Ferrari by the end of next season if he doesn't start performing, because apparently he is in talks with like McLaren and Mercedes. I just need some advice on what to do after my A levels. It depends what you want to do. Like, what are you studying? Like, what are you studying A levels wise? What are you studying? Because obviously I've never done A levels. There were biological chemistry, maths. I mean, go what you want to do. Really, I would do whatever you want to do. Like, what's your dream job? Like, there were rumours on Christian Horner going to Ferrari. He won't join them. Who would he replace at McLaren? Well, if apparently Oscar Piastri's been linked with McLaren, and so has Oliver Behrman, so I would possibly say that Leclerc's in talks with Aston Martin, McLaren, and Mercedes for 2027. Yeah, do what you want to do. Go listen to your heart, listen to your head, and obviously, yeah, just do your best to your ability. Like, I never achieved A levels, so fair play for studying chemistry and maths and everything. That's absolutely cool. Fair play as well. If you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, smash that like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support today. Would absolutely mean the world. No worries, my friend. No worries at all. I appreciate your support. Honestly, it's cool. But fair play, like, you're doing really well to study A levels. I'm actually doing TikTok full time. I'm actually doing TikTok full time now, so I'm taking this up another level. I'm going full time with all my content on here. So I'd possibly say that I'm a TikTok content provider. I would possibly say. So I'm going TikTok full time now. So I'd probably say a TikTok content provider, because I do loads of different games. So I do Fortnite, Hogwarts Legacy, F125, FC26. I'm going to be getting the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. There's loads of new games that I want to bring to life. So I would possibly become a TikTok content provider. I'm taking this full time now. So, because I love live streaming, I love spending time with my friends and my family, playing all different games and stuff. So yeah, I would go with that. Now, if you want to share, reckon you could put my account, maybe say go follow him or something. Yeah, massive shout to Seb in the live chat and Tom in the live chat as well. Massive shout out to them. If you guys want to go and check out their TikToks, go and check them out. And I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and everything. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, obviously it does take time. Yeah, it does take time to build a TikTok community, and it does take time to get followers. It's not easy. There's a lot of hard work that you've got to put into TikTok. You've really got to put in the time and effort, but it will grow. If you do live streams, if you do shorts, you do videos of different games, different content, or, you know, it will take time, because it's not just going to happen overnight. It does take a lot of time and effort and a lot of commitment to doing it, because obviously we started off with nothing, and like, it's really grown over this year and last year as well. It does take a lot of commitment and dedication to get where I've got to today, but that's down to all of you. Yeah, just try and keep growing as much as possible. Like, it's always good to have a break at every day from not, you know, streaming and everything, because obviously I'm on PC, so I like to look after, you know, my technology and stuff. So I don't live stream nearly every day if I don't have to. I do like to take a break and everything, but it will take time. It's not like going to happen overnight, but it will grow slowly but surely. The more content you do, you do, the videos, the shorts, the live streams, the more interaction that you do, the more followers you will get. And obviously try and spread the content out over different games or different stuff that you do and stuff. That was what a bit of advice I would give you. If you are new to my TikTok and you're watching, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that's tuning in on this Monday afternoon. Sorry we are a little bit late today. Obviously I didn't have the plans what I had for today. That's obviously gone out the window. So we are streaming a little bit later today. So I do apologise for that. Out of my control, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the live stream so far as much as I am. Because this is one of my favourite games to play. I think F125 is a fantastic game, but it can get boring at times. But if you're doing different driver careers, you're not just doing one driver, you're doing 3 or 4 drivers. That's pretty cool as well. I have just got to listen to this message very quickly. I do apologise. I got Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to listen to a couple of messages quickly. Yeah, like with F125, if you're doing different driver careers, then that's also very important because you're not just focusing on one driver. If you've got 3 or 4 driver careers you're doing, that's actually very cool because you're not just focusing on one driver, you're doing multiple different driver careers. Because we've done multiple driver careers on here. We've done a Carlos Sainz career. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. We've done a Carlos Sainz career, a Kimi Antonelli. We've done Hulkenberg. We've done Hamilton. We're currently doing Hamilton again. We've done we're doing a Max Verstappen driver career. We're doing a Charles Leclerc driver career. We've got many more, plenty of content ideas for this game, but we're just focusing on our driver careers at the moment because, to be honest, that is what I enjoy most about this game, to be honest with you. I would say the driver careers are possibly the best game mode on this game. Obviously, you have got Breaking Point 3, which is the F125 story mode, which I do recommend you guys play because also that is very good to do. We did live stream that as well. It is long, but then it's not long. It's quite a short story mode, to be fair. And to be honest with you, it is quite, a long but short story mode. It is very good to play because I have done it myself, but it does go very quickly. It does go very quickly once you start the story mode, and then you'll find you'll then complete it quite quickly. And that's the only thing I would say about this game, that the story mode wasn't long enough. I wish the story mode was a little bit longer, so it would take weeks or at least a month to complete. So that would be the only thing I would say about it, is that the story mode isn't exactly that long. But I still enjoy playing it. Like, I've done Breaking Point 3, and you can also select the difficulty that you want to do on the story mode as well, which is pretty cool. And we have decided to change how the setup looks on my TikTok live streams as well, because I've still got my camera where it is, I've still got my followers bar where it is, but I've also got the gaming screen a little bit bigger, so the game capture. And what I've also decided to do, I've taken out the picture that I had below the game capture. So I've taken out the picture underneath because obviously a few days ago TikTok decided to mess up my whole setup
so let's box
on
this
each
lap.
of my games that I was doing. So I've had to rearrange the way everything's laid out on my TikTok now, which is a little bit annoying. So I've had to go and change everything just to get it back to where it needs to be. Like, I just hate when your setups get changed without your know-how, and it just does it for you without any warning. And that's what really frustrates me about TikTok, is when they start messing up with your setup and they start moving your camera
times are all
or your
over the
chat
place
box
right
or your
now.
followers,
We've got to
they
have
start moving it
consistency.
about
Come on, we
without
can
you
do better
knowing.
than this.
It does get very annoying because you have to then go and reset it and restart from scratch. which is really, really frustrating because you've got everything perfect the way you want it to be, but then it just gets moved without any warning. So I've had to completely redesign my setup on each of the games that I do just to get it back to where I wanted it to be, because TikTok just changed it and they kept moving my camera without me knowing. So yeah, I've had to change it again. And we have got something special planned for Christmas for the camera, and we've also got something special. Well, we've got plenty of special Christmas content.
Don't forget, box
this
well. Lap.
We will do some Christmas content at some point as well. I don't know what type of Christmas content, but we will do something. We'll do something Christmassy. We will do some type of Christmas content. I don't know what type of Christmas content we'll do, but we will do some type of Christmas content on my TikTok as well. Not sure what type of content yet, though. That's the only thing I would say.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. Right, let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
So it looks like
we'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
And I think Lando Norris has also stayed out as well. But we've had a good pit stop. We are behind Antonelli, we are behind Lando Norris, but we are on fresher tyres. So we should get these 2 overtakes done pretty quickly, because we're on the hard tyres now, so we're possibly going to the end of the race.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Fucking hell, Antonelli. I'm so glad I got that overtake right then. Like, if I can hold Antonelli up a little bit, I can get Leclerc back in. I've just got to chase down Lando Norris now. I'm surprised Lando Norris has stayed out as long as he has. Especially with him on the medium compound tyres. I don't know how long those tyres are actually going to last, to be fair. I think Lando Norris might pit though. I think Lando might box this lap. And Lando is coming in.
Charles is in for his stop now.
Lando Norris is boxed. Antonelli's boxed. I think Alonso stayed out. Verstappen has boxed already. So has George Russell. So Fernando Alonso in the Aston Martin is now up to P2.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Well, yeah, the tyre condition will be looking good, Mark. I've only just boxed, mate. Like, that's one thing I can't stand about this game. Like, 2 laps in after you've boxed, and then Mark comes on the radio saying, "Oh, the tyre condition is looking good." But it's like, well, no shit, Sherlock, because it's like we just boxed 2 laps ago to put on new tyres, so the tyres will be looking good. I think they've really got to do something about the radio system on F126, because it's some of the bullshit Mark comes out with. Like, honestly, it really does my head in. And I wish there was like a team orders button on this game as well, where team orders could come into play. I wish there was a team orders command on the radio section that you could select. So say if your teammate needs to let you through, you can have team orders over the radio be discussed for your strategy. I would love for that to come into play on the next F1 game. I'd absolutely love that, because it will really, really help you on your driver career. So you said everybody got to answer this message quickly. So we've only actually got 11 laps left of Saudi. So this Grand Prix's gone pretty quick, which is quite a surprise really. Like, we've done 14 laps, but I didn't realise we did that many. This Grand Prix has gone very, very quick. Which again, I really hope for Sunday's sake that the Grand Prix is a lot more entertaining than what it was in bloody Mexico.
Okay, that Lewis, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
It was absolutely pointless. Lando Norris won by nearly 30 bloody seconds. That was absolutely ridiculous. Like, when you sat there watching an F1 race on the telly and there's hardly anything happening on track, you just think to yourself, like, what is the bloody point? Like, seriously? There's no overtaking on track. There's not really any incidents happening. And the best thing about that race was lap 1, and also the battle between Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen on the two last laps. And it was like, that was the best thing that happened in that Grand Prix all race. And it's like, the rest of it was just like, you think to yourself, what was the point? What was the point watching nearly 2 hours of boring racing? And that's the problem with F1. Once it gets boring, you think to yourself, you just want to go and do something else because it just gets really, really boring. And that's how I found the Mexican Grand Prix. I found it boring as hell. I was so bored after
Great work! That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Like, I've never sat there during a Grand Prix and got bored out of my life. There was nothing happening on track, and that's what frustrates me. Like, when there's nothing happening on track and you're 30 to 25, 30 seconds in front, you would think in real life, let's get some action on track.
Gap to your teammate behind, 22.9 seconds.
And then Charles Leclerc and Max, and that was it. There was nothing else actually happening all race long, and you think to yourself, bloody hell, like, what was the point? Like, what was the point? You think to yourself, seriously, you sat and watched 2 hours of F1 racing and hardly anything's happening on track. Like, the stuff you could have been doing, well, instead of watching boring racing, like, honestly, that's the thing about F1. It can get really boring sometimes. I don't know if anybody else feels that when it's just a one-horse race and the lead driver's 30 or 40 seconds in front, I find it boring. Because there's nothing happening on track behind him. There's nothing happening. So I don't know if anybody else feels that, but if you do, I respect that. If you are watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that's tuning in as well. Thank you for giving up your time. It's very, very much appreciated. And hopefully the Brazilian Grand Prix on Sunday will be a lot more entertaining than Mexico. I really, really hope there's a lot more battles on track. And I'm kind of hoping there's going to be 3 or 4 drivers in contention to win the actual main race. But we have got the sprint race on Saturday as well. So hopefully that's going to be quite close between Verstappen, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Hope that's going to be quite close, but I'm not holding my breath. Like, if the McLarens are P1 and P2 in the race, then I would fully expect that to be happening all race long. I wouldn't expect anybody else to come into contention unless both of them DNF or they take each other out. But apart from that, I think F1's just got very, very boring because it's the same couple of drivers dominating on the track, and it's just like, really? Like, I would love to see like every single team fighting for the win and podiums, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Some of those teams aren't good enough to be in F1, and it's a shame really, because some of the levels that those teams are at, they can't compete with McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull. They can't compete, and it's sad really, because like, you'd like to see all 10 teams fighting for it, but unfortunately they can't. So, which is a shame really. It is a real shame. I am going to try and get Imola in on this stream as well. I'll try and get Imola done as well on this live stream today. I don't know how long. I think Imola's about 39 laps, I think Imola's about 39 laps, so I'm going to try my best to get that race in today as well. I might change the components after this race as well, because I want to try and go in pretty fresh for the Imola, because like the internal combustion engine is on 52%, the MGU-H is on 46%, traction control is on 42%, so I might change the components after this race is done. Because I don't want to go into that race and all the components are in the red or at least in the orange, because that means the components are packing up on the car. So I might change them depending on what it is, but before the end of the race. It probably will be in the red anyway, or at least the orange. That means the components do need to be changed. If you are watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. We'd really appreciate it. We play on 60 AI difficulty. This is on 60. And this is the level that I'm sticking with as well. I'm not going to change it. Because everybody else races on different AI difficulty settings. Everybody doesn't race on controller. Some people race on wheel and pedals. I race on controller. I race on 60 AI. Some people race on higher AI difficulties. But this is the level that I feel most comfortable with. I mean, I have tried 110 AI difficulty on my own on Monaco a couple of weeks ago. I tried to do Monaco at night on 110 AI difficulty, and it was just way too difficult. It's a massive jump up on to 110. It's a massive jump. So I'm sticking with 60 AI difficulty, which I hope can be respected, because I respect everybody else that races on different AI difficulties. You don't all have to race on the same AI. Some people find the game a lot more easier than others, and some people find it a lot more harder than others to play on. So I hope that can be respected. I hope that can be respected. And to be fair, if you're in a competitive sport, you need to be winning. All this bullshit about finishing second, third, or fourth, everybody's a winner, everybody gets a sticker. I mean, if anybody believes that, fucking hell. I can't stand that mentality. In sport, you're there to be the best, you need to win. I can't stand, everybody's a winner, everybody gets a gold star or a sticker. No, you're here to win and be the best, you need to be the best. I just can't stand, everybody's a winner. No, that mentality is fucking bullshit.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
If you are watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. We'd really appreciate you guys' support if you're watching. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in and watching right now as well. Really appreciate it. This is the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We're on lap 19 of 25. And Charles Leclerc is in at least P... I think Charles Leclerc's in P...
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.2 seconds.
Max Verstappen's in P2 for Red Bull, George Russell's in P3 for Mercedes, and then both McLaren's in Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris in P4 and P5 for McLaren. So obviously, I would say they're probably our closest challengers to this World Championship. They are our closest challengers to winning this F1 title for an 8th time. So
okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Well, our aim is to win the championship and then win the Constructors in Season 1. That's the aim that I've got. We have got 5 laps to go at the end of this next lap. Like I say, everybody races on different AI difficulties. Everybody races with assists off or on. I mean, everybody's different, and that has to be commended, that has to be respected, because everybody is at different levels to everybody else. So And I'm not as good at this game when I've got it on a lot harder. I'm absolutely rubbish on it. I would possibly say that this is the best race we've actually had in Saudi. I'd say it's probably the cleanest race we've had. And again, I do like playing this game. No, it's on 60 AI difficulty. It's on 60. Means 60 is 60 AI is on hard difficulty, so oh, I'm tired. And we'll be back with some Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow afternoon as well. That will be our live content for you guys tomorrow afternoon. We'll be back with some Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be streaming the new Fortnite The Simpsons season tonight as well, hopefully. And hopefully I'll be doing a co-stream with my friend, hopefully, which will be pretty cool. Oh my god. Oh. If you're watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate it. We have got 4 laps to go. Well, 3 laps to go at the end of lap 22. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. And thank you for the likes as well. It goes a long way. Welcome to my community. And thank you for the likes as well. Great to have you aboard on this community. And thank you for obviously tuning in and giving up your time to watch as well. It's very much appreciated. Absolute legends. And thank you for guys for all your support throughout this year, really. Obviously, I know it's not always easy streaming live on TikTok. I know it's not exactly easy, but I do appreciate all your guys' support and everything. It does go a long way. But you will never, ever have not an easy live stream. It will never be that easy, unfortunately. It does get very difficult sometimes because sometimes there is a lot of negativity that gets thrown at you, but I would just say just ignore it, because I think a lot of people don't understand sometimes. I think a lot of people do get jealous that, you know, do you do online lobbies? I used to do online lobbies quite a lot. I used to do open lobbies nearly every weekend, but the open lobby section of the game has just absolutely died down, unfortunately, over the last couple of months. We used to play every Saturday afternoon on this game, but yeah, we don't really do it anymore. I'm not completely ruling it out, but I think the idea of doing open online lobbies, the idea had just completely faded away from my content now, because at the start we used to have 30, 40, 50 people sometimes wanting to play it, and then weekend by weekend after, the numbers just absolutely dipped. The numbers just absolutely collapsed on it. So we didn't continue with it, unfortunately, because the numbers just fell away, which was really surprising, because at the start open lobbies and online lobbies was very popular, but it just absolutely faded away, unfortunately. I won't rule it out though. I won't rule it out. What season are you in? So this is season 1 with Scuderia Ferrari with our Hamilton career. The plan is for season 1, win the Drivers' Championship, win the Constructors. Season 2, go for a 9th championship, defend the Constructors. Season 3, final season of Hamilton, win a 10th championship, win the Constructors. So I want to do 3 seasons at Ferrari, get Hamilton to 10 titles, and then end the career with Hamilton there. That's my plan and my ambition for it at the moment.
Gap to your teammate behind, 30.8 seconds.
If you are new to my TikTok and you're watching it, or if you're new to the live chat, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow. We'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody that's new. Great to have you on board on our community. Yeah, I want to do 3 seasons of Lewis Hamilton. And then I want to end the career there, basically. Because I've already done the Lewis Hamilton career, but I left Ferrari at the end of season 1 and regretted it, and then the career absolutely fell off with him after that. So I've kind of reignited the career and brought it back and started from scratch and starting all over again with him. So just do 3 seasons of Ferrari, win 3 Constructors Championships in a row, and try and win 10 championships with Hamilton himself, and then end it there. So we have got, this is the penultimate lap of the race. We are on lap 24-25 here in Saudi. Again, your top 5 is Lewis Hamilton with Ferrari in P1, Max Verstappen in P2 for Red Bull in P2. P3 is George Russell with Mercedes, P4 Oscar Piastri with McLaren, and P5 is Lando Norris with McLaren as well. Nico Hülkenberg is out of the race. Nico Hülkenberg did not finish, mechanical failure. Thank you for the follow, by the way, very much appreciated. Welcome to my community, absolute legend. So Hülkenberg is broke down in sector 2. Depending where Hülkenberg is, where's Hülkenberg 2? Hulkenberg's there. I'm surprised that's not a VSC, or at least or an actual safety car. Because he is, well, actually, he's just been moved, to be fair. Yeah, yo, that's crazy. I'm also doing a Hamilton career. Yeah, the Lewis Hamilton career is absolutely fantastic. I would absolutely agree with you on that. The Lewis Hamilton career is fantastic. So yeah, it's crazy that we've yeah, Hamilton career is awesome. Hamilton career is fantastic. Completely agree. Have you ever played Pool Blitz? I used to play it when I was on PlayStation. When I was on console, I used to play Pool Blitz quite a lot. It's actually quite a good game, to be fair. It's actually a very, very good game, and I think you can actually download it for free. I don't think it actually costs money to actually download it. So yeah, I used to play it quite a lot when I was on console, but I'm not on console anymore. I'm on PC. So yeah, Pool Blitz is quite a cool game. But I don't really play it anymore. So I play F125, Hogwarts Legacy, FC26. We also play. We're going to get the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7, which is out in 2 weeks' time. So it's not next week is out, it's the week after. No, it is out next week. It is out next week, I beg your pardon. It is out next week, Call of Duty. Yeah, the Hamilton career is awesome. I completely agree. And it's awesome that some of us are also doing a Hamilton career at the same time, which is really, really cool. Playing it right now,
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine.
Oh, have you actually? Oh, that's cool. You've seen me play it. You've seen me play it before, have you actually? Yeah, it is a very relaxing game, yeah. It is very, very relaxing because you can unlock different pool cues, you can unlock different pool tables, you can unlock different tournaments as well. Have you actually seen me play it before now? I'm just trying to think.
Man. We can do this.
How do you know I've played it before? That's what I'm trying to get at. How have you seen me play it before? Obviously, I must be following you on TikTok. Yeah, I am. I am following you on TikTok. Yeah.
And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag.
Yeah, it is a very good game. It's a very good game.
Wins.
it is a very, very good game.
And 3 wins in a row now, of course, Croft. You've thrown the gauntlet down. The drivers are out there now. They realise
right, so that is 3 wins from 3.
The
They finished P1 in Australia, P2, P1 in Bahrain, finished P1 in Saudi. We will have the Imola Grand Prix up for you after this race. Yeah, there's loads of good games out to play, but I would recommend, if not any good games to play, go and get FC26, go and get F125, go and get Hogwarts Legacy. What other games? And go and get Fortnite as well, because obviously Fortnite The Simpsons season started on Saturday, so thankfully we've got that back working after what was a horrific day of it yesterday, and obviously mass shout to my 3 friends that helped me get my Epic Games and my Fortnite pack yesterday. That was mental. I was up here since 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon trying to sort out Epic Games and Fortnite, and it took 8 hours, and it didn't start officially working until like 10 o'clock yesterday evening, which was absolutely crazy. Mental what I got put through yesterday.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action.
So
with
this
more
is
races
your top
lined
20.
Up, be sure
so
to join
P1
us
Lewis
when we come
Hamilton,
back
P2 Max
more
Verstappen,
Formula One.
P3 George Russell, P4 Oscar Piastri, P5 you have Lando Norris, P6 Kimi Antonelli, Charles Leclerc only finished P7 for Ferrari, so that was my teammate. P8 Fernando Alonso, P9 Yuki Tsunoda, Lance Stroll finished P10, so double points to Aston Martin. Pierre Gasly P11, P12 Isaac Hadjar, P13 Alex Albon, P14 Carlos Sainz, Gabriel Bortoleto P15, P16 Esteban Ocon, Ollie Behrman P17, Liam Lawson P18, Jack Doohan P19, and Hulkenberg finished P20 because he did not finish race due to mechanical failure. My favourite is Max Verstappen. What's your favourite driver? I've got loads of favourite drivers. I've got loads. So I like Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Gabriel Bortoleto, Isaac Hadjar. I like loads of drivers, to be fair. I like loads and loads of drivers. I don't just have one. I mean, my 3 favourite teams are McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull. So I'm going to get Imola in for you. I am going to get Imola in. My favourite is Max Verstappen. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that if your favourite driver is Max Verstappen. I completely respect that. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow. Please smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. Yeah, hey Adam, how you doing, mate? How you doing, buddy?
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated,
Well,
and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Very quickly, and I'm going to make some adjustments to the R&D as well. So I'm just going to make a few upgrades to the car. Chassis, there's a few upgrades I could do on the chassis. Powertrain is completed. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. Yeah, everything is all good here. Everything is all good, thank you. Everything's fine at the moment. Everything's going okay. Hope you're having a good day. Everything is all good. That's got to be restarted. But I'm just going to stop it again, and now I'm going to do another upgrade on the aerodynamics. I'm going to do the secondary wing flaps. Are we playing the Harry Potter game? Yeah, probably not today. To be fair, probably it won't be today. We'll be back with some Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow afternoon with Hogwarts Legacy. That will be for tomorrow's live stream. Today is F125, tomorrow Hogwarts Legacy. FC26 Career Mode of Manchester United on Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, then back with F1. Friday, FC26 again. Saturday match reaction, United Tottenham. Okay, so it's 32 laps of Imola. It's 32 laps. So again, if you don't want to do the practice sessions, you can fast simulate them, which I do on this driver career. I don't actually jump into the car on for the practice. I just do the R&D. Okay, so all this is failing. which I really hope wasn't going to happen. Yeah, that's fine. Hope you have a good day to my friend as well. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy yourself. If you are watching, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow. If you're new to my TikTok, would really, really appreciate all your guys' support today. Hope you're all having a good day and everything. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far as well. And yeah, this is our F125 Lewis Hamilton driver career, season 1 with Scuderia, Ferrari and the Tifosi. We'll be doing a season 2, which hopefully will be defending the world. Why do you have so many different driver careers? Just stick with one. Because having... Where are you in the World Drivers' Championship? We are currently P1. And we are P1 with Ferrari in the Drivers' Championship. Why do you do so many different driver careers to stick one? Because if you just stick with one, it gets really, really boring. So I do 3 because it gives a little bit of different content and a little bit of different variety for F125. Because if I just did 1, it would get incredibly, incredibly boring. So I do 3 drivers that I actually like in the sport, and I do plus they're all in different teams as well. So yeah, that's what I do. I do 3 different driver careers so I don't get bored of the game. So yeah, that's what I do on F125, because if you just did 1 driver and it was like every single day, I would get incredibly bored. I'd probably just switch off because I'd get bored of the game very easily. So I do 3 different driver careers because you're all in different teams as well. So that's what I do on F125. That's just my style of gaming, which I like to do. Okay, so all those failed, which isn't a total disaster. It's fine. How long do you think Ruben Amorim will be at Man United? Well, we've gone 4 games unbeaten in a row, so I can't see Ruben Amorim going anytime soon. I think Ruben Amorim's going to be absolutely fine. I think Ruben Amorim will be fine. I can't see him going anywhere. We've gone 4 games unbeaten in a row, so I don't think we need to be doing anything, to be honest. We've gone 4 games in a row without losing, so that's pretty good, to be honest with you. It's better than losing games. Why does all this keep freaking failing? Thank you. That one's done. Yeah, Ruben Amorim isn't going to go anywhere. I think Ruben Amorim will be absolutely fine. Even though you wanted him out then. Well, that was after what happened at Brentford. I was massively pissed off that day because I thought that was going to be it because of how bad it was going. So, yeah, like it's going a lot better now. And yes, I did want him out after Brentford because that was an absolute shit show. I wanted him out after Arsenal. I wanted him out after Man City and Fulham. But 4 games in a row, we haven't lost. 3 wins and a draw. We can't really complain about the situation at the moment because United seem to be getting a little bit better. So I'm not going to panic just yet. That would be a massive upgrade on the car if we did that. And yes, I did want him out. Yeah, it is very, very true. I did want Ruben Amorim out. It is very, very true. I did want him out.
Welcome along, everybody, to Imola. Just down the road.
All of a sudden, things do seem to be looking a little bit brighter, and results are improving. In 4 games in a row, we haven't lost, so we can't really complain. We can't really complain, to be honest with you, because if we started complaining after 4 games in a row we haven't lost, then that would be wrong for me to judge him, because if we've gone 4 games without a defeat, how can you want him out? Yes, we did win at the weekend, which was a major pain in the ass, but that was down to the players, unfortunately, not the manager. we are going to get the Imola Grand Prix in as well for you today on this afternoon stream on TikTok. If you're watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow, we'd really appreciate it.
Yes,
and we have got pole position
lap.
for
We're all
Imola.
very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Great work, guys.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't
So
worry.
the qualifying results:
tomorrow
P1,
as
Lewis
we head
Hamilton;
into the Grand
P2,
Prix.
Oscar Piastri; P3 is George Russell; P4 is Max Verstappen; Charles Leclerc in P5; Fernando Alonso's in P6; Norris is only P7; P8 is Yuki Tsunoda; P9 Kimi Antonelli; P10 great lap. Thank you, Vinny, very much appreciated, mate. P10 Lance Stroll; P11 Esteban Ocon; P12 Alex Albon. Hey Fountain Fox, how you doing, buddy? P13 for Carlos Sainz; P14 for Pierre Gasly; P15 Isaac Kadja; P16 Gabriel Bortoletto; P17 Oliver Behrman; P18 Hulkenberg; P19 is Jack Doohan; and P20 is Liam Lawson. I think Ruben Am will be in charge for a long time. We are starting to look good. Exactly. The results are improving. The performances are getting better. It was a shame about the weekend. It was a shame that that weekend result was a little bit shit. Especially the 2 goals we did concede. Both goals were massively, massively preventable. And both goals we conceded were bad defensive mistakes, which our defence, again, has to take responsibility for. And if you look at the second goal, Diego Delot is massively, massively responsible. Like, again, I mean, the Diego Delot fan club have gone very, very quiet again. The Diego Delot fan club has gone and the Diego Delot fan club have all shut up again. Because I think they're starting to realise how crap he actually is. Like, he is at fault for the second goal. And the first goal is even worse we concede. Like, one simple header has beaten all of our back 4 and our goalkeeper. Like, we should not have conceded the equaliser the way we did. But again, no one's defending Morgan Gibbs-White inside our penalty area. And for the second goal, Diego Delot has massively, massively played onside the Forest player and has allowed a free tap in. Because Diego Delot can't keep his fucking eyes open.
Hello there and welcome back to Imola. Home circuit
Delot has
at the
been shit since
Scuderia
he's been here.
Ferrari.
Delot's never
We
been good
expect to
enough.
see a lot of
And
local
people are
supporters
finally
wearing
starting to
red
realise
today,
how crap he
and they've all
actually is.
turned
I'm
out
sorry, I
for
just
what
don't rate
we're
the guy.
expecting will be a sensational event here at
I
the
just don't rate the guy. I
Emilia-Romagna
think he's
Grand
awful.
Prix. One lap of Imola,
I think he's
anti-clockwise of course,
absolutely
unlike
awful.
most Formula 1
As a right
circuits.
back, I've
We'll
never
take our
seen anyone
drivers around
worse.
3.1 miles of
even
track,
Gary Neville
19
is
turns,
better than
9
Diego
right-handers
Delot.
and 10 to the left.
Even Gary Neville
Drivers
is
will need
better
to be
than
precise
Delot.
at the
It's not
hairpin at
hard.
turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit
How
from
much
that
did
corner,
United pay
they'll
for
lose
Delot?
a lot of time
Well,
on that
it was
stretch.
the days of Mourinho, so you'd probably have
So
to
with the
go and
race not
research it.
far
Because
away
even
from
myself,
starting,
I don't know
here's
how
what
much we
today's
paid
grid
for Delot.
rundown looks like.
Even I don't know how much we paid for him.
An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday.
I actually
puts him
don't
on
know.
pole
I
position.
actually do not
And
have a
Oscar
clue. I think it was
Piastri
about
completes the
26,
front row.
25 million
Moving
we
on to
paid
the
for
rest of the
Delot.
grid, we have
Apart from that,
Russell,
I actually don't
Verstappen,
actually know.
Charles Leclerc and Fernando Alonso, Norris, Tsunoda, Antonelli.
But I get he
Lance
ain't good
Stroll,
enough. Delot isn't good enough. He's
Ocon,
crap.
Sainz,
If
Pierre
you are
Gasly,
watching,
and
please
Hadjar,
smash that like button. Please give me a
Bortoletto,
follow on
Behrman,
TikTok. Would really
Nico
appreciate
Hulkenberg,
it.
and Jack Doohan. Lawson and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And
Yeah,
now it's time
Delot's
to
at fault
head
for the
down to
second goal,
track.
but the first goal we concede is even worse because
And
one free header
striding
on
into our
goal
commentary box to
has
join
gone
us
into
today,
our net,
the man,
which is
the myth,
yeah,
the legend,
quite frankly
Anthony
unbelievable.
Davidson.
Like the
I don't
first
want
goal
to,
we conceded
but we
is
should look at their
pathetic.
recent.
Like one leaping header has beaten our goalkeeper and beaten
All right,
the whole
give me
of our back 4.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Because I've locked the low is terrible. Oh yeah, I know. I've been saying it for God knows how many years. I can't believe I've lost the lead to Piastri already. I'll take the lead back, thank you. Thank you very much. Why do you use brake assist? Makes you... To be fair, I don't think it actually does, because I'm still manually using the brake on my Xbox wireless controller. I'm still using the brake anyway, so having brake assist on doesn't actually do a lot, even though it does do quite a bit. I would say it does do a bit, but I would say like I'm still manually using the brakes anyway on my controller. I'm not just letting the brakes do it for me. I actually am using the brakes as a whole on the controller to brake.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Having brake assist on slows you down. It brakes for you. Having ABS on helps early doors. But watch your brake pedal when you go into a corner. You aren't fully controlling it. Yeah, I respect that. I respect the advice. I respect all the tips that you all give me. And if you are watching, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow. We'd really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I respect what everybody says in the live chat. I do respect it, and I do take everything on board. But I do race with a lot of the assists on. I just find it's a lot easier for me. And to be fair, we've already tried without steering assist on. We have tried it without braking assist. So, you know, only trying to help brother, no judgment. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Honestly, that does mean a lot. I really do appreciate that. At least we've actually got, you know, a calming voice in the live chat to actually give me the respect. And I respect you back for the comments. So honestly, I really, really do appreciate it. If you are watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Also, massive shout out to everybody in the live chat as well for watching. And we have got 32 laps of Imola. I mean, it seems quite a long race. 32 laps at Imola is crazy, by the way. 32 laps is quite a lot, but I actually like it, to be fair. I like the long haul races on this game. When it's about 30 or 40 odd laps, I do actually like it. Right, so we're nearly at 400 likes, and we have gained a few followers as well. So welcome to everybody that's new, by the way. Thank you for everybody in the live chat for the comments and the advice and the tips on these games. It's very, very much appreciated. And please give me a follow as well, because everybody's welcome on this community. Like, I like to create a community that everybody can be part of and enjoy and be part of the content, because we do get a lot of people involved in the live streams sometimes as well. So if you want to become part of that, you know what to do. Smash the like button, give me a follow so it gets you involved on the content, future content. United paid 19 million for Delay. 19 million.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.5 seconds.
And to be fair, these laps are going pretty quick as well. These laps are going very, very quick, which is a big surprise. $90 million in 2018. I don't know what Mourinho was thinking bringing Delo in. I really, really don't get it. What was the thinking and the strategy for bringing in Delo? Because I've seen better right backs at this club before Delo stepped through the door. I don't rate Delo. I don't think he's good enough, I'm afraid. And it's just my opinion. It is just my view. I mean, people might like Delo, but I don't think he's any good. He was at fault for the second goal on Saturday, and the first goal we conceded was even worse. So, and we lost a 1-0 lead, and in a game which we were absolutely battering them. And I didn't do a match reaction because I did not have time to do it. I didn't have time to do that match reaction on Saturday because I was out all day on Saturday and I didn't get back till late. So again, I didn't even rate Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I don't think we've ever found that perfect right back for the club. I don't think we've ever found it. I didn't rate Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I thought he was rubbish as well. And that's why he's now at West Ham.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
And at the time, you know, we always get excited when we bring new signings in and new players are through the door. We all get excited and we do think, oh, they're going to be this, they're going to be that. But we do get carried away sometimes. These players, we need to realise where they ain't good enough. Yeah, Wolves manager got sacked yesterday, which I'm not really surprised by. I think the current bottom three, which it is at the moment, I think are all going to go down. I think it'll be West Ham, Wolves, Forest. I think Burnley, Leeds and Sunderland are all going to survive. I'm on controller, Callum. I'm on controller, mate. If you are watching, smash the like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I play controller on all my games, to be fair. Sometimes I use a little bit of keyboard and mouse on certain aspects of it, but
okay, Lewis, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Yep.
to be fair, we're 6 laps in already. Who would you bring in to play it right back for Man United if he was the manager? That's a good question. I would love to see like a player like Livramento at Manchester United. I think he's pretty good. I would probably go Livramento from Newcastle.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. Yeah, I actually don't know who I would bring in to replace Delone. I'd probably go Livramento. If you are watching, please give me a follow on TikTok as well, would really appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes as well, it goes a long way. So thank you for your continued support, everybody, it means the world. We play on 60 AI difficulty, Harry, it's on 60, mate. Thank you for the follow, by the way, very much appreciated. And thank you for the likes as well. And Phil, we've already 8 laps in, so this Grand Prix again is going pretty quick. We've got a box between lap 14 and 15.
Gap to your
I just
teammate
can't believe how
behind,
quick the laps are going
10.2
today.
seconds.
It seems megally quick. The laps are just flying by, which is a big surprise. Normally these laps take frickin' ages. Well, to be fair, it's actually not that easy, to be fair. We actually play on 60 AI difficulty. And when you get to like Season 2 or Season 3, it gets a lot harder than here. So, again, Season 1's always going to be an easy start, to be fair. I race on 60 AI difficulty, which is a hard level, so I think everybody races on different settings and different AI difficulty settings on this game, and that, again, that should be respected. So, I hear what you're saying though, I hear what you're saying, and I do respect it. What you're saying there, you should turn it up. Yeah, we're not changing the settings, I'm not changing the AI difficulty because it just messes up the career mode otherwise. I hear what people say though, I do respect it, but I'm not going to go and change it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Charlie, I respect that, mate. I do respect it. I race on 75, no assist, no traction. I'm not trying to hate, but you have to. You have to. Yeah, I know you're not. I know you're not hating. I respect what you're saying, Tyler. I respect what you're saying, Tyler. I do respect it, mate. To be fair, I actually don't find this game easy because when you hit Season 2, Season 3, it becomes a lot harder. To be fair on this game. Everybody has a different way of playing this game, and that should be commended. That should be respect. Everybody plays this game differently to what others play. Some people have 110 or 100 or 90 or 80. Like, it shouldn't really matter about what AI difficulty race, as long as you're having fun and playing the game. That's what it should be about. Hey mate, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh, yeah.
approaching
Got a
the
question.
pit
Why do
window
you
now,
post
and you're going to
about
be on
the same for
hards
like
next
20
time.
times? Like, what? Got a question. Why do you post about the same stuff like 20 times with the Premier League sound? Well, to be fair, they're Manchester United short videos from the Premier League games that we play on. And to be fair, those video shorts actually have all different photos and aspects from the game, from the result, and that is the Premier League anthem as well. So that's why I do it. So it shows what happens during the matches and what, you know, what players are involved and stuff. That's why I do those short videos, because it shows what players are involved, what happens in the game and stuff. So, and it shows moments of what happens and what doesn't happen. So that's why I do that, because they're short videos. And to be fair, the sounds are the Premier League anthem, because that's the Premier League tune. So. Because it looks like the same stuff 20 times over. No, it's alright, I'm glad you asked the question. Like, I appreciate the question. Like, no one's really ever asked me, so I appreciate the question. So honestly, it's all good though. I appreciate your question. Like, no one's really ever asked me, so it's all good and everything. It's all good. I'm glad you asked, really, because no one really, not a lot of people really ask me a lot of questions about my content. So honestly, I really do appreciate it. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate your question. And I respect it as well. I respect people's questions. But how are you guys all doing? Like, is everybody all good? Everybody having a good day and everything, yeah? Because I think Monday's one of those really, really boring games. Monday's really one of those boring days, isn't it? Like, when it hits Monday, you're like... Yeah, do you know what? You're not the only one. Like, I've been feeling bored like the last week or two. Like, I'm exactly the same. Like, there seems to be a lack of doing anything at the moment. Like, if you watch TV, it's either repeats or stuff you've just watched before, or it's like, I'm good doing a Wolves rebuild. Fair enough. Well, especially if they sacked their manager yesterday. And I think he only recently just signed a new contract as well, and then they sacked him, which is hilarious. I think Wolves are missing a certain player. I think Wolves might be missing a certain Scuderia, you know. Right, so there's a yellow flag beyond sector 1.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best lap you can.
Green, it's now gone yellow. It's one of the Alpines. It's one of his Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is out of the race. Look at all the incidents as well. So Carlos Sainz has had a mechanical failure. So Carlos Sainz is out of the Imola Grand Prix.
Okay, Lewis, we want to make sure we're saving some ERA.
Yeah, I've
so
been
let's try
really
and charge
bored
it up
recently
now
as well. Like, I'm not the only one
Yes,
that's
sir.
feeling. I'm glad others are starting to feel the way I feel. Like, I'm bored as well, because there's not really anything to do. And if you've got the
Green
same
flag.
games, or if there's nothing on the tally to watch, you just get really bored. Like, I'd hate to think what they're going to have on at Christmas, because apparently, if the rumours are true, apparently this year's Christmas schedule is going to be worse than last year. And last year's Christmas schedule was awesome, but apparently this year's Christmas schedule is going to be horrific. So what I would fully expect is a lot of repeats from last year again, or years gone by. And don't expect a lot
Okay, remember to pit
new
this
shows
lap.
or programs on, which is going to get really annoying. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised, do not be surprised if I'm streaming Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Do not be surprised if I do streams and games and everything. Because if that's what the telly's going to be like, and there's nothing to watch, I'm just going to go and play some games Christmas Day.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate.
So
We're
Oscar
delighted
Piastri's
with
boxed,
that.
George Russell's boxed, Max Verstappen is boxed, Charles Leclerc's staying out, and so is Lando Norris, which is interesting.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this
Right,
compound.
what Charles Leclerc's got to do here, he is going to have to try and hold up Lando for me. If you are watching, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. We'd really, really appreciate your guys' support on this Monday afternoon. Thank you for all tuning in. And if you guys don't know, I have got a YouTube channel, which is in my TikTok bio description. Please go and check out my YouTube channel. And yeah, and every bit of content that you guys miss or you can't watch if there's a reason you can't tune in, it then gets uploaded to my YouTube channel. So all my content is on there and everything. So Charles Leclerc is gone an extra lap, so has Lando Norris. I wouldn't be too surprised if they both box now. There we go. Called that straight
Charles
away.
is in the pits.
We've got 16 laps to go of the Imola Grand Prix. Norris, Leclerc, Tsunoda and Antonelli have all boxed, so that means Piastri should come through. Alonso
Tyre
should come
condition
through.
still looking
George
good.
Russell should come through. I'm kind of guessing Max and one of the Hasses. So Esteban Ocon is up to P6. Which is a good result for Haas.
Great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
We're halfway through the Grand Prix as well. We've only got 16 laps remaining. So we are currently halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. We are we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. We're halfway there. At Imola, oh, we're halfway there. It's half of 32 is 16. This Ferrari is so quick with those upgrades on. I'm guessing we're not stopping again, are we? No, we're going to the end. We're going to the end of the race now, everybody. Oh, God. I'll tell you what I think is also helping get these races done quicker. I think because all the upgrades are adding, because it's adding extra boost to the car, it's adding extra performance. So I wonder why why all these races seem to be going really quick. Because it's gone really quick today. Like we've got Saudi out of the way. We're literally 14 laps away from finishing in now. Got like 14 laps to go, so again I'm really surprised. These Grand Prix are quick today, very, very quick. And Charles Leclerc's behind Verstappen, and so Verstappen's P5, Ocon's P6, Norris is P7, Charles Leclerc's in P8. God, I wish there was an option where you could pick the driver or the teammate that you would like. I wish that was an option on this game, so instead of the team deciding that you're allowed to go pick the teammate for the new season.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control, please. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 30.2
Mark just come on race and the
seconds.
MGU-H is getting too hot. Well, what do you expect? We've gone full racing with that component on the car. Yeah, that's not a me problem. I am just going to leave that graphic on the screen. I'm just going to leave it there. Whoa. Yeah, we are definitely going to be changing the components after this race. Use my TikTok, please smash the like button, please give me a follow, really appreciate it. We have got 12 laps to go from Imola, which is incredible really. This race has gone very, very quick. My F1 wheel arrives in a few days. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. You've gone and bought yourself a wheel, that's cool. What type of wheel have you bought then? What wheel have you got?
Right, there's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay?
So there is a red flag. So that is potentially lap 22, 23, 24 gone.
Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
Moser
Deja
KS
vu here,
after
but a
the
good
nostalgia
opportunity to get this
fight,
start
pretty
spot
cheap
on.
up
Come on.
quality. That's pretty cool. So we've lost laps 21, 22, 23. We had a red flag. I don't know why though. Yeah, I've got absolutely no clue what happened for that red flag. It doesn't actually say. So that's going to be 9 less laps to do. And now I've got Piastri all over the back end now. So I bought a Moser bundle and I also bought the F1 wheel, so I have 2 wheels. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think always having a spare wheel, also a spare backup,
DRS is now
always
online.
very sensible, because just in case one stops working, you've always got a backup solution. So I have both a quick release. Oh, nice. Oh my god. I want Piastri and Verstappen to start fighting. I need both of them to start fighting. It looks like Verstappen is trying to get past Piastri pretty quickly. Charles Leclerc is now behind Yuki Tsunoda, Ocon, Alonso, Norris, Russell, Verstappen and Piastri.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Whoa. My difficulty is on 60, so I might have to put it up to 70. Well, yeah, to be fair, I'm on 60. I'm on 60 AI difficulty.
Okay, Lewis, Piastri's behind you now. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
I've just had Mark on the blower. Can you please keep Piastri behind? What do you think I'm trying to frickin' do? Oh my god. Okay, so Charles Leclerc is still behind Alonso and Ocon. I'm going to Seoul for my birthday next year. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's insane. Is that for the British Grand Prix? I'm sitting on the supposed called Verstappen Glasgow where he crashed in 2021. Alright, okay, yeah. I'm playing on 40, they are kind of tough. I mean, I actually give respect back for what AI difficulties people play on, and I hope I do get it back because I play on 60, but sometimes I get a lot of shit for it, which I don't really understand. Like, everybody rated on a different AI difficulty, which I totally get. And it's with only F1 25 that I'm finding that a lot of people get a lot of judgment. Every other game, I'd possibly say SE26, a lot of people get judged on the difficulty, even though when you have to keep showing them time and time again what AI or what difficulty you play on. Like, honestly, I can't stand when people judge me. Well, I struggled on 40, so compared to me, 60 is good. Exactly. I completely agree with you on that. Completely agree. And I respect what AI you race on. That I completely respect it, and I respect that you respect me back. That's what it's about. And if you are new to my TikTok, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Really appreciate it. But yeah, like, well, what we always there on. Thank you for the follow. We always there on point. Yeah, I respect people's opinions. I respect people's views, but people have to respect that some people race on different AI difficulties. Everybody races on a different AI difficulty, and that has to be respected. And to be fair, people need to remember that EA could easily say we're not making F1 games anymore, and because I tell you what, especially with F1 25 and SU26.
Gap to your teammate behind.
A lot of people get judged on the
12.4
difficulty,
seconds.
even though you have to show them multiple times what the difficulty's on, or what AI difficulty you race at. You still have to keep showing people, and it's like, can you not see that this is the difficulty or the difficulty that we play on? We were all stare at one point. No one starts as quick as Jarno Opner. Yeah, Jarno Opner is a fantastic racing driver. He's a fantastic racing driver. We've only got 4 laps left. That red flag radio. Do you play with assist? I play without the traction control as apparently for the future. I can actually show you my settings. So there's my assists that I've got on. So like custom, driving preference, steering assist on, braking assist high, anti-lock brakes on, traction control full, dynamic racing line full, 3D racing line, colorblind off, HVIS racing line off, gearbox automatic, pit assist on, pit release assist on, ERS assist off, DRS assist on. There's my weekend structure settings, my weather and time of day settings, my career settings, my icons. I need to actually sort that out when we get back to the main lobby bit. My rules and flags, simulation settings, my camera customization, on-screen display. Yeah, that's all my settings. Two seconds. I've got to really listen to this voice message quickly. Well, so we've got 3 laps left of Imola. We are on lap 29 of 32. Verstappen is still all over the back of Oscar Piastri. I think if you take the braking assist off, you might be a bit quicker. Why would you try? Would you like to? To be fair, I've actually already tried it. I've already done like a dummy stream, like not like a dummy stream. I've kind of done like a dummy run. I think it was, I can't remember what driver career it was with, but I did a dummy run on Monaco without the braking and steering assist on, and that was a bloody nightmare. Like honestly. That was
the turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Yeah, I'm going to do it after I finish this race, especially for the internal combustion engine MGUH and the TC needs replacing as well. So yeah, don't you what, I'll definitely be making code changes. If you are watching, by the way, please smash that like button. We'd really appreciate it. And if you are watching, please give me a follow as well. Would really appreciate that. We're at 556 likes. If we get to like 1k, I'd be happy. Right, the penultimate lap then. That red flag has actually really helped. It's got this race done a little bit quicker. That was quick. Right. I was just talking to my parents there quickly about something. Ow. Yeah, don't worry, these components are definitely going to get changed before Monaco. Imagine if I went with Monaco with all this components on what it is now. The car probably would break down.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.5 seconds.
You alright, Merle? Right. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Alright, okay. Let it finish first. You want to put it on here, you can put it on. Have it a bit earlier. Win number 4.
Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic.
Good job. And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
And of course, that's now 4 race wins in a row. They've got the momentum now, and it's starting to turn into a bit of dominance.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton, with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory.
Well, I watched the podium celebrations. I'm not going to go through the grid because I need to jump on Fortnite quickly. I like what I've done though with the way the game capture looks now and the title of the actually is of having the
Well,
picture.
that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One.
I like the changes I've made. Why has my experience been knocked to 138 again? Still 91 driver rating. How's my recognition gone down like 1%? Right, we need to change the components, and we definitely need to check the R&D out as well. I don't know how many points we're going to get. Hopefully those upgrades I've added on are going to go through, because everything else has gone through so far. Thank you for the likes, Founder Fox, mate. Very much appreciated, buddy. But we have got a secret meeting, but I am going to reject it. It is with... Why is it with Williams? Yeah, I'm going to politely decline the offer of joining Williams. Yeah, I'll show the season results so far. I'll show them. I'll just get that secret meeting over and done with.
Been chatting with some of the team
set my
higher-ups, and they're
goals very
delighted
quickly.
with the loyalty you're showing to the team and the project. Now's a good time to ask for a bonus, or a boat, or whatever it is you people get up to out of the car.
Those actually, let me change the components quickly. Right, so those are the season's results so far. P1 in Australia, P1 in Bahrain, P1 in Saudi Arabia, and P1 in Imola. So 4 wins in a row from 4, 100 points out of 100. We are leading the Drivers' Championship by 34 points, and we are leading the Constructors by 56 points. Apparently Charles Leclerc's bloody upgrade keeps failing him. Let him sort that out. Why should I sort that frickin' out? Do that parts fail. I ain't got enough R&D points. How much is it? 400. Let Leclerc sort that out. Why should I have to sort it? Let Leclerc sort that component out. It's not my fault it fucking failed. Let Leclerc sort it. I haven't got enough resource points anyway. Let Leclerc sort it all out. It's not my problem. We've got Monaco next, so we're going to do all 3 practice sessions, but go to quick practice. So I'm going to try and blast through this if I can. Do qualifying. Want to keep this car on top, we've got to keep maintaining the R&D upgrades. Okay, everything's going to plan so far. Yeah, that's passed, nice. That's failed, try it again. It's failed again. I don't know why it has to keep going back to this bit. Just take me straight into practice 2 and practice 3. It's so much easier than having to keep going back to this freaking screen. That's passed. So's that. Nice. So's that. So is that. That's failed. Okay. I want to hurry up so I can get the qualifying lap in. I also want to jump on Fortnite. All these need doing on this one. Please pass. Yeah, let's go. Please pass. Yeah, lovely. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Perfect. 3 from 3. We've got 627 resource points. So the experience has now gone up another 526. Well, they shouldn't have knocked me after Imola then. It hasn't done anything on the overall rating for my driver, which is shit. If we've got any manoeuvre on the R&D, we'll add the upgrades on. We've got anything for the aerodynamics. Halo 729 chassis. That I feel we're going to have to add on. What's failed? Is it that? I don't think I've actually got enough left over to upgrade anything. See, that's Leclerc's fault there. That's Leclerc's fault for that upgrade not passing. That's on Charles Leclerc.
Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Purple in sector 1. The advantage I've got on the Leclerc is massive, man.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
I'm on pole for Monaco.
I like it.
With qualifying wrapped
it's a
up
Ferrari
now, we have
1-2
our
as
grid
well.
line up
It's
for the
a
big
Ferrari
race
1-2.
tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt
stuff.
be
It's
a
a Ferrari
fantastic
1-2.
race.
Excellent stuff. Let's go. I go into the pits and we win. We were neck and neck. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. That's going to be it for today. We've got 4 wins from 4. We've got Monaco up next for you. So that hopefully will be 5 from 5. We've got 100 points out of 100 points. We're leading the Drivers' Championship. We're leading the Constructors by a mile at the moment to McLaren, who are our closest rival. But that is going to be it for F1 25 for our Lewis Hamilton driver career for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. You didn't need to read the first comment. Yeah, I got into the pits and when we were neck and neck. Yeah, I did read the comment. But yeah, we'll be back with some more live content tomorrow afternoon, which will be Hogwarts Legacy, so make sure you tune into that. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in today. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for all the 719 likes. Yeah. TikTok put filters on the comments, unfortunately. Some comments TikTok filter, which I can't control. So, yeah, a lot of the comments don't come through sometimes. I'm sitting on the... I've seen... Yeah, a lot of TikTok do filter a lot of the comments sometimes, which is out of my control, unfortunately. So, yeah, we'll be back with some more content tomorrow afternoon, which will be Hogwarts Legacy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your Monday evening. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends, you're all legendary. I'll see all of you on the next one.